Let's make it happen.
Scotch, bourbon, and rye, yeah, we on that whiskey. Wanna discuss an array of topics, conversation simply. Gonna drop your whiskey bars with the sip hitting for. Could you pass it, you want more? Another glass, let it flow. Steady pour. Steady pour. Yeah, a steady pour. A steady pour of growing, a steady pour of sharing, a steady pour of knowing. Now pass that Glen Karen. So pull up a chair, grab a glass, and enjoy a melanin-infused perspective with a whiskey twist. Yeah, yeah, a steady pour.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Steady pour. Back up in it. Yeah.
I knew where he was going. I love it. We gotta match his energy, bro. Come on.
Yes, sir.
We gotta match it.
Welcome to a Steady Pour podcast. I'm your pour coach, Drew.
Calvin.
Tony, what's up?
Daddy is what it do.
And we're your co-hosts. And we're back with another episode with a whiskey review that we're pretty excited about.
Yes,
Very
sir.
much excited.
Yes. I'm excited about it.
We actually got a bottle, fellas,
We found
We
it.
got a bottle.
A
In the
whole
wild.
ass bottle.
of Penelope Cooper series.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The Cooper series.
You know, we remember when we was trying to look all over the place for a Rio?
Oh,
We was looking
don't
down,
remind me.
around.
Don't remind me.
Don't get Tony. You all right? You okay? All right, cool. I mean, we reviewed it and tasted, but we've always been just looking for it. It's just hard. It was hard to
It's hard to
find.
find. It's still hard to
I've
find.
never seen it in a while.
Yeah.
So when we heard that they were coming out with this new one, Penelope Havana, which is finished in. It's a bourbon, straight bourbon whiskey, finished in maple syrup and rum barrels.
Okay.
Sounds like dessert.
Now,
Sounds delicious.
you know,
So it's from Canada and the Caribbean. Okay.
yeah, and so we had to definitely see if we can get it, and sure enough, not only one of us got it, two of us.
One of us secured bottles. One for a better price, but we don't speak. We won't speak. We won't speak on that.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't compare prices.
We don't talk about Bruno.
But yeah, so and then the other hype around it was, I guess when we saw it, we were like, you know, our boy Rodney was like, man, you think it's gonna taste better than
Decadent.
Decadence.
What
with
was it?
Jane.
Decadence
Oh,
because
yeah.
of the maple syrup.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the go-to right there for the maple.
And knowing the track record that Danny has when it comes to blending, we were like, probably. It'll
It's
probably
gonna be up there.
At least comparable.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to getting into this. So anything else you want to say before we jump right in? Because I'm ready to go.
Nah, I'm ready to.
This take you back to your Cuban Drew days.
It was Dominican
You're
Drew.
right. I was about to say,
I thought you might have
how
gone through a
dare
Cuban
you
Drew.
disrespect
I thought you might have gone through a Cuban Drew phase too.
No.
No.
I mean,
Island
I
Drew.
feel like he did.
Right.
Also,
Right.
actually,
Right.
He don't speak on that phase. That
Right.
phase,
Right.
What phase was
phase
that?
shall not be named.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there was a fedora in your life at some point. A fedora
Right.
in the cigar.
I can see it right now. Yeah.
I mean, no, but I mean, sure. I wouldn't mind, you know, checking out Cuba. Who, you know, who wouldn't? But
In a 1956 shirt. Button up.
it does sound kind of lovely.
Yeah, right?
It sounds kinda
Yeah, I
lovely,
can see
you
it.
know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's jump right into it.
Alrighty. Ooh. Oh my god.
Yeah, the maple comes out right.
Yeah. It's definitely very sweet on the front end of the nose.
All right, who wants to go first on the aroma?
Okay. Not me.
I'll go first. Yeah, so I'm getting the sweetness. I'm getting the maple syrup. I'm not getting much else. You know, I'm getting some of the traditional, I would say, bourbon oak notes, but the sweetness of the maple syrup is really sticking out to me. Tony, what about you?
Yeah, I mean the maple's the predominant note. I'm getting some like a hint of some maybe some berries. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like a raspberry. Just a hint though. It's nothing where it's like smacking you in the face with it. It's just kind of there's some like secondary notes there too. But that maple is it's very strong.
Darius, what about you?
Maple. Yeah, I'm about to pop some waffles up in the oven right now. Put the waffles down.
Some egg.
Pour some of these the Savannah on there. Yeah, it's very very maple forward. But very nice though. Very 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 sweet, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. Cal, what about you? You have anything to add? Are you getting the same notes?
I mean, similar notes. I'm getting this blend of the maple and the oak. It's almost like I'm getting the maple, the maple tree with the syrup. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I'm getting that woody kind of
Sap just straight from the
aroma from it.
Okay.
Maple bark.
Kind of.
You getting it right from the oak. I get you.
I also get a lot of heat. I get this weird singe. But it's like a
heat on there.
smoldering heat. It's not an aggressive one. It's like it's like the coals are hot and ready to barbecue on, but there's no flames. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No, I get what you're saying.
All right.
There's some heat there. There definitely some heat there.
Oh yeah.
God damn it. No, I'm gonna just get mine out of the way. It is
Uh-oh.
super sweet on the palate, but not syrupy sweet. Just
Sweet.
it's right on that. I want to say you got that confectioner's sugar on it. It's definitely got that on the palate. It not as mapley as I thought it was going to be on the palate. As far as the sweetness profile, it's definitely more of that confectioner's syrup, sugar. There's a lightness to the sweetness that the maple it doesn't really give me maple. I would say that is the strongest flavor. There are other, you still kind of get the earth, you still kind of get the oak, you kind of get some of those notes, but they're very much hidden in the background of that kind of sugary sweet. And I hesitate to use sugary because like from the outside looking in, you're going to think like, oh, that's too sweet. And I don't think it's necessarily too sweet. It's kind of delicious. I kind of wanted to hate on it, and I can't. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's pretty tasty.
Wepa! Ay, Dios mío! Yeah!
There's Cuban Drew. I was waiting.
Let's go! You know what I'm talking about? This.
You got racism on the ballot?
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Come on.
Oh wow.
You have appreciation on the palate.
There we go. Not appropriation.
My faux pas. My apology.
I miss racist.
This is delicious. There's I'm getting a bit more complexity than just sweet. Well, a lot of the notes I'm getting are sweet, but there's complexity in them, I guess. So I'm almost, I am getting the maple syrupy, but I'm also getting confectionery sugar. I'm also getting this like sweet coffee caramel flavor in there. I'm getting a little bit of just a hint of like cocoa. I'm getting Butterworth in there.
Like Mrs. Butterworth?
No, not the syrup. The
Bottle shaped body.
the butterscotch candies. What's it called?
Werther's?
Werther's. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
Like a lot of sweetness, but I'm getting the complexity.
Layered.
It's layered through all of that, and
Okay.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tone.
Yeah, man. For me, it's hard not to compare it against the Rio because I'm like the two finished, ones they did that were like super sweet.
And remind us again, what was that finished with?
That was the Amburana and the honey.
Yep.
So this is maple and rum. And for me, this is what I wanted the Rio to be. This for me is the sweetness in this. I feel like is a lot more balanced, and kind of each flavor kind of complements each other.
Okay.
I feel like the maple and the rum just play off each other really well. I'm also getting some secondary notes in there. Like I mentioned some like berries on the aroma. I'm getting that on the palate too. Almost like a maybe like a coconut type blend or something.
Okay.
There's a lot happening. A lot of shades of sweetness. But yeah, this is good, man. I can imagine pouring this up at the Cuban restaurant in Louisville that we've been to a bunch of times.
yeah.
The spot.
Yes.
I mean, with the band playing.
Oh yes.
Oh man, you know what I mean? Like
Darius.
yeah. I mean, it's just
Darius wouldn't know.
Oh, we don't gotta go there, bro. just enjoy the moment. Don't you gotta? It's all
next
good.
time you're in Louisville, we'll go, man.
It's all good.
But
I had my time.
This is
I can see. I can kind of visualize what you're speaking about, though.
Yeah.
I can
You
visualize.
didn't go
it.
with us to that restaurant the time when you were out there?
I don't know if we went on Baby
Let's
Up
move forward. Let's move forward. Let's.
We didn't
move
go to that
forward.
dope spot.
Hey, why are we still talking about it? Let's move forward.
What you got on your notes, Darius?
No, this is the vibe, man. I could see me being on the beach,
Definitely
chilling,
a beach pour.
sipping, watching the waves pour over me and enjoying this. I really want to taste Rio with this, like back to back to kind of see, because I don't remember Rio. I get what you're saying about it. You wishing what this was Rio, what Rio was, but I remember kind of enjoying Rio a lot.
It wasn't bad.
And I feel like this is kind of sweeter.
It's
I
definitely
feel like this is
sweeter.
way sweeter than Rio was,
So-
in my opinion.
But
Definitely.
the note for Rio was cinnamon toast crunch.
Right.
Correct. Yes. But I haven't had it in such a long time, so I can't really recall it right now. But outside of that, for what this is, it's dessert. It's dessert in a barrel. It's very nice. Just very, very, very sweet. Very maple there. The confection, like you said, the sugar there. You can taste that. And I get a little bit of spice on the back end, like a little bit of a little extra flavor to it for me. That just brings it home. But yeah, this is nice. I'm bringing this to the beach this summer for sure. I'm sitting down on there, watch the sunset.
Vibing.
So, we'll start with you, Darius. How much of a pour?
Oh, why you gotta start with me? That's so much pressure. How much of a pour am I giving this? Do I want more of this?
You definitely want more.
Nah, it's for me. I don't think I'm gonna.
That's right. It's not spicy enough for you.
It's really sweet. It's not a 4 for me. It's not. I'm gonna go. It's nice though, and I'm not mad at it at all. So with that, I'm gonna give it 3.5.
Okay.
3.5. It's for what it is. Dessert pour, very sweet. It's nice. You can enjoy. I think people who are new to bourbon probably can enjoy it too. It's not too punishing.
Yeah.
Very, very just inviting. But I'm not mad at it. It could go up the more I taste it. But for me right now, no, 3.5.
Did we already talk about the proof point?
It's like 93, right? No, we didn't talk about it at all.
No. That's a 93 proof.
93.
Yep.
I gotta get another taste on that note.
What you got, Tone?
Yeah, I'm close to Darius. I think I'm gonna go a touch higher on it, 3.75. I mean, this is really good because I think I had the Rio, in that 3.25, 3.5 range off the initial try, but for me, this is just a much better blend. I feel like he really took the best of both of those flavors, and it kind of created this super blend of. Yeah, it's very sweet. Don't get me wrong. If you don't like sweet whiskey, you're not going to enjoy this. Like, and I think that's where a lot of people might go in being like, oh,
But
like,
it's not sweet to the point where you feel like it's flavored whiskey though.
no, not for me. No.
That's a different. You gotta.
But here's the thing. For me, it's right at that line.
It's on that line.
It's right there. It is habitually line stepping that
Flavored
sweetness.
I can agree to that because I used to be on the Jack Honey.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
tip in my early whiskey days, and I can kind of see like it's kind of going back to that. It's like
Kind of.
and that's why I can't give it that much of a higher rating because it's just like
Yeah.
it's dessert. It's dessert in
It is.
but it's good though. It's very delicious.
Yeah.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
It is quite tasty.
Sorry to cut you.
No,
off,
you good.
so.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's very solid for me. As far as like a finished whiskey goes, like this is at the top of the heap. Like the I don't think it gets much higher than that for a finished whiskey for me. So
Okay. I'll go. I am going to give this 4-ounce pour.
oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give this a 4-ounce pour. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have another pour of it. I'm excited to see what other layers in the sweetness that's there. I was originally gonna do 3.75, but I couldn't get over the fact that I'm excited
you want more
about it. You know what I mean? So,
Dig it.
and so yeah, to go back, it is a sweet pour. Like I have to not qualify it, but like to your point, like if you're not into sweet whiskeys, then you're not going to really, I don't think, like this, or
No.
not, or say it's a 4-ounce pour. But I actually like the variation. I actually would like to have someone else try this that's like new into whiskey, just to show them the range.
Yeah.
And so I would love to pull this out. This is definitely the sweetest whiskey that I have in my collection. That,
I would agree.
right?
Yeah,
I would agree.
And to say that it's not infused, right, or flavored, that's kind of exciting. Like look how close I can get to the, like you might really,
Yeah.
for someone that likes the flavored stuff,
Yeah.
I guess, and does not used to drinking stuff neat, right?
Nice
I'm
step up.
curious to see how they might respond to this Penelope Havana.
Definitely.
So I feel like I wouldn't start out with this with them, right? I would show them other stuff, right? And then to show the range, I would be like, now try this Havana.
Havana.
And they might be like, whoa.
It's definitely gonna be a whoa.
Yeah.
What?
More of that.
So with that said, considering all that, I had to push it up to a 4.
Wow.
So yeah.
Respect.
All right. It is dancing on that sweet line for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heavy, like heavy. I can't give it a 4. So we are starting less than that. I keep going back and forth between 3.5 and 3.75.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with my initial thought, and I'm gonna go 3.5.
Okay.
It's tasty. Definitely not mad at it. It's just bordering on that sweetness that just makes me go. "Ugh." You know what I mean? Like it's just a little too much. The flavors are good. What did we say the proof was again?
93.
93. It tastes 93 only because it's that damn sweet.
Right.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would have put it at least 100. And not necessarily in a great way. You know what I mean?
So
It's not.
you were getting
It's
some heat.
a little bit of heat. So I agree with you as far as the layers of sweetness. Like it's a lot of little, like, oh, it's sweet because this is sweet. It's sweet because this is sweet. It's sweet. You know what I mean? But there is. I don't want to say it's too much. I don't know how to call it, but I definitely can't give it a 4. And it's just a touch too sweet for me.
Okay.
I can respect it. I get it. I get it.
So, so we're right there between the 3.5 and a 4. So
yeah.
probably land 3.75 is where we're at collectively, or the average.
Right.
So yeah. So
Is it fair to compare it to Decadence? And if so, what would you prefer?
I feel like this is sweeter than Decadence.
It's way
Yeah,
sweeter
it's
than
sweeter.
Decadence.
Definitely.
Decadence was definitely more muted.
Yeah, it was definitely more.
I like it better than Decadence.
You like this better than Decadence?
I don't think I do.
I don't think I do either.
I don't think I do.
It's weird.
I think it's
I
just
feel
too-
like as an individual pour, I might
Yeah.
choose this over Decadence, right? But over time, if I'm going for that second or third pour,
Decadence.
this starts to become too much, and I would rather the Decadence.
Yeah, no, this
you know what I mean?
This isn't
Everyday
an
pour.
everyday pour. No,
No.
no.
No, but you could drink Decadence every day.
Yeah,
You could.
More than this, I would say. I feel
Right.
like Decadence is still a dessert
Yeah.
pour, but I would say much
Sure.
more than this.
Right.
You could drink it more of a daily pour of a Decadence than this Havana.
Right.
Okay.
Then
just
cost
curious.
point comes into point too of what do you think it's worth.
Oh yeah.
That plays a factor too.
That
Well, they're
it
about the
does.
same price, right? This might be a little less.
MSRP is, I think, it's the same price.
Yeah, the MSRP on this is what, $80?
yeah.
And Decadence
is
is
like
like
89.
Yeah.
So it's about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a realistic price, that is not $79.
What do you mean by it?
Yeah, I mean,
A realistic price. I mean,
you
I
mean
can go.
real time?
I can go to a place and get Decadence.
well, now
for-
I would
But
say
if
when
you go to
Decadence
look at
first
this
came out,
now-
you couldn't.
Yeah.
Like this just came
Yeah,
out.
when Decadence first came out,
It was
that
hard to get.
behind the
You-
glass.
you had-
Realistically,
That was
though,
behind the glass.
realistically, that didn't last that long. We were on it from like
We
batch
were.
one.
We were.
right. So when
I
batch
can
two
agree
came
with you,
out,
like-
we were ready to get it.
The price of Decadence is
But
definitely going
within
down.
3 or 4 months, you could pretty much get it. You know what I
I feel
mean?
like
Anywhere.
Yeah.
90 might be in the most now. I think I've seen it
Yeah.
for,
At the
but
most.
But now,
Yeah.
but now we're not comparing the same. 'cause
Right,
it has,
right.
It has multiple batches. This is
Yeah.
the first one.
And I feel like
I feel you, but
this compared to the Rio 2, I think they've made a lot more of this. Like, it's more readily available. I've seen more people being able to get bottles of this so far. I mean, it's still early, but, you know, I'm interested to see if they learn their lesson kind of from Rio, where it was...
you prefer this over the Rio?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I think I prefer Rio over this. To be honest, with you.
I'm starting to get there. I'm starting to
I think this for me
prefer
is.
the Rio over this.
And then
It's weird.
I paid a little bit more than I probably should have paid for it too. So that's added to the little salt
For this, see?
But
it's still tasty.
even outside of that, removing the cost for it, for me, I'm with Cal. Like, it's just very sweet.
Yeah.
And I don't recall Rio being like that sweet.
I do.
Like,
No,
just so
not
sweet.
overpoweringly.
It was just I don't
And-
recall
and-
that. Not in this.
and
not
this
in this
is not
comparison.
really overpoweringly sweet too, but it's right on that
It's
edge.
close. It's close.
Rio
but it's.
was not right on that edge.
I agree with you. I don't think Rio was on that edge for me. This is like. It's right there. It's
like
it's not
right-
flavored. It's not flavored. Trust
No.
me, it's not flavored. Like, are you sure?
It's right there.
This is good, though.
Yeah.
But it's good though. It is delicious.
Well, there you have it. Where do you guys fall with the Penelope Havana? Let us know if you guys been able to get it. If you guys been able to enjoy it. Where does it fall in the rating system? Let us know. Check us out on the next episode of a Steady Pour Podcast. We out.
Wait,
Peace.
Well, that concludes this episode of a Steady Pour Podcast. Make sure you follow on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Yeah.